And if I may add to the to your inputs, and I insist, like, this is very illuminating. Um, One of the sessions that we had at the symposium talked exactly about this challenge, if you will, that John's bringing up, of the need to align technical and functional roadmaps. And I believe the critical term there is alignment. There, we don't need to have the same metrics in both groups. We don't need to have the same objectives and priorities, but it is important that they are not competing priorities, and that they're not pulling the organization in different directions. And we had a couple of organizations sharing their experience, where we had the IT leaders and the functional operational side of the house, and everybody's got their own formula for how to do this. But the commonality that I saw from that panel is they need to be talking to each other, so that everybody's aware of what do you want to get out of this. There is, as you commented, a greater awareness of technology implementations not just being technically appropriate, but that there's a bigger agency on the IT side of the house to create this financial and operational results. So I would call that a win. And the last thing I'll comment there is, when it comes to the IT side of the house, it is important to consider that that viewpoint when things go wrong, like cybersecurity, for instance. It is perhaps a theme that, from an operational perspective, we don't experience on a day-to-day, but if we come across that, then it's going to definitely impact the organization's ability to operate. So just a couple of examples for why this partnership is something not to be underestimated. And as you say, that that top line objective, though, it is shifting towards the operational and financial side of the house.
No, absolutely, Gerardo. As you said, I think the manufacturers consider their service content, the knowledge, and all the information to be intellectual property that gives them the differentiation. I think it's very important to say that's protected. So part of our model too is make sure this is not being used to train public AI, that it's only being used for this purpose. That's where we talk about this enterprise AI as a model, to make sure that's built in from the beginning. And same way in manufacturing, the accuracy is very important. I know, which is a metric we said that needed to be monitored to achieve even the resolution and things like that. So we built a number of things to say, how do we provide accuracy over 95% plus for these answers that we are providing, and then also built some of the feedback from every user for these answers to say, did it provide the correct answer and things like that, that we are monitoring very closely, as well as, I mean, number of things that are related to security and governance are built in. So actually, I think these two departments can be aligned. I think the metrics of one actually supports the other business goals, but I think it's very important for these solutions to succeed. Number of those are actually built into the solution.